I'm Lee.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the Lodge Guys.
Join us on this latest van series as we explore Spain and Portugal while escaping the UK winter in our self-built campervan Taylor, which we converted last year.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button below and come along with us on our journey. Welcome to a new day in the van, and it could be our last day in Spain.
It will be.
For a while.
4 hours.
We are going to head to Portugal. That's the plans at the moment.
Which could change.
You know what we're like, we could change on the way. We might see something and think, yes, we're going to go there. It's about a 4-hour drive to Albufeira.
And the rest, 5.
Oh, really? Ooh, that's a long drive. Nick fancies doing a long drive. I'll get caught up on some editing. The van's not had a long drive for a while. And
I've not had a long drive for a while. I like the driving, you like the editing, so it's perfect solution.
So, just come and join us, see where we end up. Hopefully in Portugal. Right, we've done all those checks. Everything's ready to go. Nick's just filling some water for him to drink. Oh, he's washing his bottle. I'm going to say we don't drink out of the tap water. We have drinking water. Just wanted to show you this. If you've not seen it, this is how I get my power from my laptop when we're in the front and I'm editing. Nick put this plug socket for me a while back after the last trip when we realised that I needed a better way of power. So if you can see that, there's a plug socket there, and that's how I power my laptop when we are on our journeys for a few hours. So there we go, Nick's filling his water up. You feeling you need to hydrate?
Yeah.
Right, I'll just show you around this campsite again this morning. It's a Sunday morning. Oh, it's a bit nippy this morning. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And look at the size of those two there. Lots and lots of campers in here, but it never feels like everyone's on top of each other or anything like that, because you get a lot of space. And there's Lidl just there. So a very nice campsite this, if you are visiting Morocco or the local town. And the local town is very nice. What are you bloody yelling at?
Drop my shoe outside.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So Nick walked all the way past the Lidl the other day looking for bins, and we've just seen them on the way out.
There's a bag here, put it in.
Lee couldn't figure out how to open it, and the hole's on the other side. Duh. Stupid.
Come on, we want to go.
You feel a little stupid now.
No, you know, right? I'm never stupid, me. Right, how I've been wanting to personalise the cab area to make it more homely. There's a UK van over there. Can you see it?
It's got a shelf.
They've got a shelf and cactuses all the way along it.
No.
Like that?
No.
Right, we're on the move. We have actually only got 3 hours 59. It's not as long as Nick thought. Yeah, 3 hours 59 as long as you've
No. That's Google Maps calculating it at 70 mile an hour.
Well, we've got about 4.5 hours to go.
Well, for every hour we gain 15 minutes, so it's 5 hours.
So it's nice to be back on the road again. I do enjoy staying a couple of nights somewhere and just relaxing, getting set up, getting the van all set up, and just knowing
I can hear literally snowball music coming.
But it's nice to get on the move again. And it feels like
on the road.
Like we were saying, like we were saying earlier, it feels a long time since we did a long drive to a new place.
It's all been short drive, like 40 minutes.
Yeah, which is good, but also it's good to get off. And we were just saying, we've got this sort of thing going off where we've been away now for 4 weeks, 4 weeks and a day actually, since we got on the ferry. It feels like we're ready for home.
Some days it does.
It feels like we're ready for home, but it also feels like, well, why? The weather's better down here, so let's keep on exploring.
The minute we get home, you'll be like, why did we come home?
I'll be like, oh, it's freezing. I know. Obviously, we want to see family and friends and things like that, and we want to get back to our home as well. But this is our home on wheels, so we're just like,
if the weather
when should we go home? Well, some days we wake up, if the weather's rubbish, we're like, oh, we're ready for home now. And then when the weather's beautiful, we're like, no, let's keep on exploring.
I felt like I wanted to be home last night after Morocco, which I thought was a waste of a day. I just thought, I've had enough now.
I enjoyed the little taster we got. So that was in the last vlog. If you didn't see, we ended up in Morocco.
And then we opened the skylight this morning and the sun was shining, and we were like, oh, that'll be nice.
Although it's a bit...
This bloody road's wobbly.
12 degrees today. It's a bit nippy outside at the moment, although it's only 10 in the morning.
Yeah, due to be 17 today.
So we have got lots more adventures yet on this trip. We're not heading straight back to the lodge. We've just been discussing, well actually I said, wouldn't it be nice? A few years ago we went to Avenue de Champagne in Reims, France, and I said, wouldn't it be nice?
Well, it's happening, but Reims is close to
Yeah,
city.
we did it in an Airbnb. Wouldn't it be nice to go back and do it in the van? And you can go up Avenue de Champagne, which is a street, if you just, in case you haven't seen our vlog. Sorry.
The street road.
Road. And you go up and you go to all the champagne houses and try all the different champagnes. It's really cheap as well.
And cheeses.
And wine and stuff like that. And I said, wouldn't it be nice to go back up that way and call there? I just looked at the weather, 0 degrees with a high of 4 today, and there's a flood warning going on.
So he
as
wants to
well.
go to Cliff Richard's vineyard in frigging Portugal.
So Nick says, I'm sure there's like vineyards in Portugal. I said, oh, Cliff Richard's got a vineyard in Portugal.
In Portugal, like, where they met like brandy and...
Port in it for Portugal.
I hope that's
Portugal.
correct, because you're just going to make yourself look stupid.
Nah.
I don't know, where they met port. Make it anywhere, doesn't it? It's just fortified wine.
The reason I go on about Cliff Richard is because my mum loves Cliff Richard, so Cliff Richard always makes me think about my mum.
Wait a minute, you were playing his songs of the week.
I like Cliff Richard's Christmas song, but again, it's because of my mum, because she loves Cliff Richard. She'd be suited if we went to Cliff Richard vineyard. I don't even know if that's a thing. I'll look it up. Okay, everyone, let's guess what this place is with that big thing there, like a sombrero man.
I would say it's a Mexican restaurant.
Let's see if we can see.
I've got to say, the roads are starting to become like Italy around here.
Oh, I can't
As we
see.
get further on the outskirts.
Can't see from the road what it is, just some random thing maybe.
Might be a farm.
The roads are getting worse.
Yeah, look at the potholes.
Yeah.
Why don't you steer around them?
Like we're currently around Seville, just going over this strange looking bridge.
We were going to call, but there was a lot of things on Part for Nights about stealing. So.
Yeah, we were going to call, like Nick says, but I looked up a lot of the car park sites and a lot of them said
There it is.
it's yeah, there's Seville over there. So we're just going to crack on with where we're going. But I just wanted to film this as we're going across it.
It looks half completed, or
Yeah.
maybe it's been renovated or painted or something.
So we've still got another 2 hours until we get to Portugal. But yeah, as Nick says, you can see it looks very city-like with cathedrals and what have you.
It is.
Portugal, here we come.
133 kilometres to the border.
Right,
212.
212. We're just having a gas stop, and the tenant's doing it for us. Done, brilliant. And they have drinks, coffee, and a cafeteria in there as well. So I think we're going to stop for one of those. So just at the side of the gas station was this restaurant, so we thought we'd come here. Just ordered this orange juice. The best orange juice ever. Seville orange.
Well, we are in Seville, so you would expect it to be the best in the world. It is the most amazing orange ever.
That's Nick's actually. I got a coffee. I'm just waiting for some scrambled eggs. There's mine, thank you.
Ooh.
It's just come.
My God, look at the size of those mushrooms. So I've ordered a dessert and he's ordered that. But we're just going to half and half it. I really just wanted the cheesecake. It looks very firm, actually.
Yeah, well, I want some of that.
Look at the size of that.
Here we are. Welcome to Portugal. Adios to Spain.
Adios!
Adios. I don't know how to.
Have we entered it yet?
Yeah, here we go. It says Portugal there.
Oh yeah, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Adios!
Adios, Spain. And how do you say hello in Portugal? Portuguese?
Olajo.
Let me ask you
I don't know,
what.
we'll have to look it up.
Well, so we're going over this bridge, obviously. So this is the entrance to Guadania, this lake,
river.
must be called, this river. Here we are, another country.
Ticked off, we'll have to update that map. when we
So
get back.
that's France,
Portugal, Spain,
Spain, Morocco, Portugal. This is our 4th country in 4 weeks.
and the British territory on top.
Well, yeah, that's true, yeah, as well.
We've left Spain twice then
Yeah.
this trip.
And I can see down here, there's a big sign that says Algarve.
Well, that's the region that we're going into.
Yeah. So what's temperature? 17. It's just gone down to 16. It's not amazing weather today. We just stopped for petrol. It was a little bit nippy.
Then turn right.
Thank you, Google. We have made it to Salt Park Parking. Hoping we can get in.
Oh shit, just mix the exit. Moment.
That's with not listening to Google.
Thanks for listening to you.
So here we are, Silpark camping. How do we know if we can get in or not? Because it's not manned, is it?
No, it's 24/7, so it'll only allow you in if there's space.
Alright, okay.
So let us park
Turn
here.
right, then you will arrive at your destination.
Ticket booth there.
See the space, and there's our where we can do his laundry.
We're going to pay for 2 nights,
have
and then you get a
arrived.
Oh,
barcode for the barrier, and then it lets you in.
And if we do get in here, there's a little cafe there. It doesn't look like it's open at the moment, but that's nice to have on site. So it is all non-manned. It's all done like a camping car park almost, but it's a bit more than a camping car park because they have the bar, as I say. I think they've got showers, but you've got to pay like €6 for them if you want a shower here. It's looking hopeful. Let's put his card in. So hopefully we'll get you a space, Taylor. Right, we have our barcode. There we go. We have 2 nights here.
So far,
We've just had a quick look around.
we're racing a Frenchman for the best spot. He ran back to the car like us as well.
Well, we weren't too sure about the water and stuff. There's water inside because you have to pay €1 outside for it. But on Park for Nights it says a lot of people here are like long-term people.
Well, I did see on the videos that their wheels have got the covers on. Which one do you want? This one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are we going in head first?
Yeah.
We're going to need the things then. Right. We're just setting up. We have done the toilet. We've basically dropped the grey water because the grey water was free down there, and we've extended the hose to that. You can't see it behind the plant. There's like a hose pipe there. The hose just fitted to fill the water tank up. I'm just getting everything out, and Lee decides he wants to steam clean the van.
Yeah, well, I've just
Crack on.
cleaned the toilet completely, so now I want to get in and deep clean the van.
Right, I'm just getting the plant out. So each time we set up, first thing I do is move Lee's clothes because they're everywhere.
That's my nighttime clothes.
And then we put the plant on the windowsill there. The kettle's out, and since Lee's cleaning up, we can just put the crumbs on the floor. And there's a bit of washing up that needs doing as well, Lee, thanks. Right. I'm going to put my feet up now. Bit of a drama. So, we just got unpacked, we got everything done, we got the van serviced, we got it connected, we got Starlink, we got the inverter on, everything. And then I noticed in front of us there was a washing line with a bath mat on it. And as if somebody had been here before us, and they've either left it or left that while they've gone out. So we've moved pictures and we've moved across one.
Just in case.
Just in case. The problem is there are only 3 power sockets, and the guy 2 down is using one of ours. So I've just had to unplug everybody else's van and get them all into the right ports. So we're now in our ports. We're now on 58. We were in 59. So we've got pitch 58, and we're plugged into pitch 58. And the guy opposite, he's taking next door's 59. So if somebody does come back, they're going to have to sort it out with him because he's using their power supply. We're on the right one on the right pitch now. So every car that comes in, we're sat here like, is that them? Is that them? Is that them?
We don't have a problem anymore. We're sorted.
We're in the right pitch with the right power port, and it did say on the reviews that a lot of people didn't respect the power ports, and the problem is there's a guy 3 or 4 down who's got a massive van and a trailer, and he's plugged both in, which means
a lot of people using 2.
Yeah, which means that basically somebody's going to do without power. But
It looks like a lot of people live here.
there are a lot of vans with wheel covers on, and even full-sized built fixed sheds. I mean, it does say on the website you can stay for like longer than 30 days. It's like a tenner a day or something like that. But we'll find out what happens later.
Right, so this is where we got moved, just a space over. It's fine. We've got a table and chairs out. The sun is out, but look at those grey clouds. Just show you a little bit of our street where we are. And we're just going to go and check out the facilities because there is some toilets and showers, but I think you have to pay extra for them. And lots of clouds around at the moment.
Water on board.
We almost moved it to this space here, which was quite picturesque at the back. And it had water on site. It's nice, that one actually, but you had all those camper vans at the side of you. Right, so down there is where we came in, and then here is showers, toilets and a bar, which we'll just go and have a look at. And you can see the sea just there, so we're very close to Albufeira, like front.
Watch, like frigging clouds have followed us from Spain.
Well, tomorrow's supposed to be sunny most of the day, thankfully.
Yeah. €1 for 6 minutes. That's not bad actually.
For the shower. Oh, yeah. We'll see tomorrow. I might actually even use that. The bar, don't even know if it's open today. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Nicky, you're not allowed here. You know, stupid people beyond this point.
Get out then.
And here's your washing, which we probably will do some actually while we're here. So Nick just went to ask if the bar's open. What was the answer?
She said yes tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Not open today.
Not today. Day off is Sunday. There's a car park separate for any additional cars that you bring on site. That's why nobody uses it, and they just park it either on a spare pitch or they just park it in front of their vans. So there's quite a number of pictures where these cars here have actually parked and taken up a pitch next to it.
That wind's chilling now.
It's freezing actually. Let's get back and get us coat because we're going to go down into Old Town, aren't we?
Dressing up tonight, that's for sure.
So, nothing's happened. Nobody's turned up. So I think the last person just left her bathroom thing in her washing line. So we're not moving now, we can't be asked. But at least we've got a socket, and our socket is our number. So if anybody goes there, they ain't getting power. Anyway, we're going to get the scooters out, Maggi Mateo, and head down into Old Town Albufeira. I've just been looking on photos, because back in 2006, we came here with Sazzle, and we stayed in a hotel, and I've got a picture, but it's too blurry to see what the hotel name was. I've been sat looking on Google Maps for pool shapes, because I can see a pool shape. Anyway, I can't find it. So we're going to head down into town, and this is where I first had my first ever olives. And that's how, in fact, I'd had olives before, and I hated them, because they came from a jar, and I had a fresh olive here, and I was like, ooh, I like these. So I may even go to the same bar.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
As if.
Me.
As if we'd remember the same bar.
I know exactly where it is.
We've been here for 20 years.
I know exactly where it is. It's on the right-hand side of the Old Town before you get to the tunnel.
Is that the last time we came, when we came with Sazzle?
Yes, 2006. Somebody's turned up just as we were leaving.
Just next door, so we'll just wait just to see if they...
When they realise they've got no power.
Yeah, but it's nothing to do with us.
No to do with that. We've got our power number.
We just don't want them nicking our power.
It's the guy next door that stole their power, so they may have an argument. Let's just hang around and...
It's the first time this January... Oh, well, it's February now for us. I've put my coat on.
Yeah, fascinating. Turn the lights off and put the window up. I want to watch. Turn them off, turn them off, turn them off. There they are. What they're going to do... It's two people. They're trying to work out. Well, I don't know what they're going to do.
Come on, I want some lights. I need to see that pretty jam. Right, here they are, Maggi Mateo. So I think it's only a 15-minute scooter ride into Old Town. Nick says he fancies a, what did he say? Chinese?
Curry or Chinese.
Well, we had a curry last night and the night before. So Chinese it is.
Okay.
Oh, and update. They're just trying to get plugged in and they're negotiating with the other people to get their own power back.
Right, we've come down into town and we don't recognise any of it. It was 20 years ago, but I'm usually pretty good at recognising things, and I recognise nothing.
I think we'll recognise more tomorrow in the daytime when we've got a full day to explore.
I do remember the tunnel, but I'm just looking on the map now, and
I've never been here in my life.
It's the same here. It's just.
I think we'll recognise more tomorrow, definitely. And we're at a place called Buddy's, and we're just waiting for a steak.
So the journey here was an absolute nightmare on the scooters. It took forever.
It was freezing.
It was freezing cold, but it took us down this. It took us off the main road because we set it to cycle, and it took us on this muck track, and it got more and more shaky because the wheels on the scooter are honeycomb wheels, so there's no suspension. We got halfway down it in the absolute pitch black, and we said not going down any further, so we turned round, went back up, and it added another 3 kilometres on, and it was just hill after hill after hill, and that's all I could think about when we were going down. Like, we're going to have to come back this way. We're going to have to come back this way. So I'm hoping it's going to take us back on a more normal road.
The food has arrived. I've got salmon, vegetables and potatoes.
Check that out though, my god. I don't even know what size steak it was. Is that A1 steak sauce? I doubt we're going to have that.
No, I thought it was like balsamic, but it's not.
I've got these little herbed cubes as well. And they are nice actually. You can have the onion rings. I just need some sauce for that. I should have ordered a peppercorn, shouldn't I?
I've never been a lover of onion rings. Here. HP.
Oh, how classic.
How long to get back on the scooter?
26 minutes and 6.1 kilometres
in the pitch black.
Maggi Mateo might not make that because because it's lithium P04 batteries. They perform a little bit poorer in colder conditions. So we've noticed on this trip we're getting about 14 kilometres out of them. We've done 7 coming.
Oh, my ears are like ice.
That was the worst scooter ride we have ever done.
No, it was not.
We got chased by dogs.
Yeah, well, yeah,
we got chased by dogs in the middle of a field because the Google
decided to take us down a muck track, which was supposed to be for cars, and then we got to this fence as we were going around the corner, and they literally, we couldn't see the fence, you could just see the dogs. So we were just, and then the scooters, my scooter overheated.
We weren't sure
trying to get uphill.
I wasn't sure if the dogs were going to come out of a hole or something. I don't know. I'm thinking to myself,
our pedaling like mad.
What we're going to do? I was putting like sports.
It was behind me, always is. So anyway, we finally got back. It's absolutely freezing cold.
It still wasn't the worst scooter ride yet.
It was worse than La Marina. It was.
La Marina, I was like ice. I just wanted to get off the scooter and just collapse.
That was worse. We're having a cup of tea because it's that frigging cold.
But we did leave the heating on. So
yeah, we did. Nice and snug in here. Even though at the minute my hands are so cold I can't feel it anyway.
I'm having a Kit Kat too.
Ooh, I'll have one.
So we got on the scales this morning. It's our weighing day with the Disney squad, Tracy, Neil and Faith and Vicky and Emma. And we put, well, Nick had put £3 on or something.
2.
I'd put £1 on, so we were going to scooter into town this morning.
£1 and 3/8.
We were going to scooter into town this morning, but we decided to walk.
Well,
after
they
that
haven't charged from last night yet either.
So we're heading into town. We might do a boat tour. We want to get a collapsible bucket if we can, just so we can drain the grey water while we're still on a site.
Without taking it off.
Take it to a dump station, etc., rather than always having to drive around. It's going to be 17 degrees today, so it's going to be nice. We're going to look at the front, we're going to have a proper look at the old town, and I want to try some Portuguese tarts.
Yeah, a tart. We were just saying, if we were living in the van full time, which we've no intention of doing, by the way, so anybody that's getting giddy from our van videos, they're going to go on forever. There will be more, but we're not
moving into it.
We're not going to move into it, not going to live in it. But if we did, we'd have no destination and no time scales. At the minute, we're kind of in his heads doing these van videos, knowing that the lodge is going to be reopening soon and that we'll soon be heading back. But if we didn't have that hung over his heads, we could be here for like a month. We could just say, right, we'll stay here a month because we like it. We could do, yeah, but I know we won't, because in his minds, we're both thinking,
well, we have decided to extend so far here.
We're going to stay an extra day, we know that.
We've booked something for tomorrow. Exciting.
More exciting for his mum than us.
We've booked the Cliff Richard Vineyard tour and tasting.
There's no mention of Cliff Richard on it.
But it is. Apparently doesn't live in Portugal anymore. My mum said he's moved to Caribbean. She obviously keeps an eye on him on Instagram and stuff. Yeah, we watched some van lifers where, when like for instance, Shenzhen is coming to an end, they nip over to Morocco in the van, or they nip over
for 3
to
months.
Croatia and stuff like that, and they carry on. But it always kind of wonders me, like, have they not got any family back at home that they want to go see and stuff like that? Obviously I want to go see family, the girls growing up and stuff, and every month you're away from them and you see them again. And then,
I mean, to be fair, you've probably spoke to them more on this trip than you do when we're at the lodge, because we FaceTimed them and what have you.
We have strong family connections, we like to keep in touch.
We do. But yeah, it would be nice to be completely complete nomads, disconnected from like the real world. The sun's behind me now. Disconnected from the real world and just decide on the day where you're going and how long you're staying. Because at the minute,
that's exactly what we do on as trips anyway, though.
Yeah, but we're not doing that. We know we're on his way back to the lodge at some point. Probably in the next week we'll probably set off heading that way, but not rush back until we get to the cold, and then we'll fly back.
I wish South France was a bit warmer, because I'd spend some more time around there.
Yeah,
but we keep looking it up and it's like 0 degrees.
Yeah, but we're not going back to the south of France.
Well,
not going anywhere near it.
You know what I mean, through France.
Well, our plan is from here we go explore some of the sites in Portugal, avoid some of the cities, because we're not going to Lisbon, we've seen it before, and I'm sick to the back teeth of cities, as we've said. So we're going to kind of head up the coast of Portugal, and then when we get to the top of Portugal, we're going to cut the corner off, because we're not going to do Bilbao or La Coruña or any of those places, because we've seen it, we saw it on a cruise with Mark and Hannah, and Neil and Tracy. So we're going to cut that corner off, nip back into Spain, and then nip back into the corner of France, and kind of follow the west coast of France up,
tracking how the weather is,
tracking Bordeaux, and up the coast, and then go over the top. But there is talk of
He wants to go back to Avenue de Champagne.
Yeah, but then again, I looked yesterday at the weather. It was flood warning.
3 degrees.
0 degrees, 3 degrees high. So if it's like that, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, we're not bothered. So as soon as it starts to get cold, and I think it's going to be north of Bordeaux, we'll literally do 6-hour drives and just head back. And we haven't decided yet whether we're going to go back via Dover or whether we're going to go back via Rotterdam. There are benefits of doing both, but
I'd love to do Amsterdam again. I bet that's freezing.
not in freezing cold. And I'm not looking at hot tugs, no chance.
No. This was a good decision to walk down to town because it's been a really nice walk so far.
We'll come back now. Next time we come down on the scooters, we'll come down this way.
Yeah, it's been a lot better than the muck tracks last night and being chased by dogs. Look at this tree. Yeah.
Look at that.
Just spurted up out of the...
That must have been, this paving must have been there for years for that tree to have burst out like that.
Right, we've made it to the beach. Where are we heading now?
To the tunnel, the famous tunnel of Albufeira. Do it there when it's thinner.
Well, frig sakes, yeah, I'll be able to do it here.
Do it here. You'll have to take a run and land there.
That's not going to survive that, right? Hang on a minute.
If you jump over it and land there. You absolute sweetheart. What an absolute...
It collapsed.
I said run, not go.
Oopsies, it
You got wet?
collapsed. Well, yeah, I ended up in the middle. So many years ago, we would have sunbathed on this beach.
Did we?
Well, if the tunnel's there, we must have come down here.
I don't think we sunbathed on the beach. I think we did it around the pool.
Yeah, but we would have had a beach day. We were just saying, because it's almost 20 years ago we came, we can't really remember much about the holiday.
I still can't remember it.
No. We remember going through the tunnel though. So we must have been down here to the beach.
Right, so this tunnel was actually carved out of the rock directly, and it's a prominent feature of the beach. And the beach has actually been nicknamed Praia de Tunnel, but it's called something else really. But it was actually 20 metres long, and it's a popular photo spot for tourists to come here and have a photo because it's like a famous thing, and it actually connects the old town directly to the beach. There is an elevator over there that takes you up there as well if you don't want to walk it.
But it's not bad, it's only this little, it's not massive or anything, but it's impressive that they,
20 metres.
it's a wind tunnel, as you may be able to hear.
I don't remember it being a hill.
Yeah, it's not that bad though, it's just a slight incline. And then we just come out onto the old town.
Get in a wind tunnel, bloody hell.
Yeah. So that's it from the other side. Down to the beach and the sea. And then out into Old Town. And Nick says he's ready for coffee and some Portuguese tarts. Right, we've got to a cafe, so we have cappuccinos.
That's hot.
Hot, that's good. And Portuguese tarts. I would tell you the Portuguese name of them.
I'll tell you if you like.
Go on then.
Pasta or pastel de nata.
Yeah, she took the menu away, unfortunately. I'll have a little bit of cinnamon, yeah. Just a little bit, not loads. So these are just basically custard tarts. So tarts filled with custard, but it's, yeah, go on, try it.
Morrison actually sell them.
Yes, they do, I think, actually. Yeah, back at home.
It's quite heavy. It's like puff pastry with a custard filling. Now, Americans don't know what they think is custard is not what we think is custard. It's actually warm as well, slightly. So custard is like a gelatinous vanilla.
Yeah.
Let me try it.
You can get it in like the international section, I think, of Walmart, like bird's eye custard.
It's running custard. It's pouring out. Oh my god.
Is it warm?
No, it's aired.
They're so good that Nick's on his second on. He's cutting it in half to share. Aww.
Well, you got another one as well. You can share that bit I gave you now.
How much do you want?
Just a whatever I gave you. I did give him some.
You did.
I don't want that much. Freaking hell.
Got all that, but oh my god.
Oh, cover it in cinnamon.
You need to try and make these at home.
I know. They're easy. It's just puff pastry and some custard.
Yeah.
Go on, shove it in. They're semi-warm. They've almost just come out of the oven in the last hour or so.
Oh, good.
They're only nice with cinnamon on though.
Yeah, for anybody wondering, they're not like custard tarts that we get at home in the UK. It's more runny here. Yeah.
So Lee spotted this, which actually matches our shower.
Well, apart from it's
But
black and white.
we just made a point that Hannah gave us one, and we've still not used that yet.
No,
so
no, we haven't.
you'd
used
just be filling drawer with spatulas.
We just don't. And we might actually use tonight because I think we haven't beans on toast, so we'll use Hannah's spatula tonight.
Well,
But I
yeah.
do
Beans
like
on
that
toast.
one.
Ooh, not really.
I know we're having something in the pants tonight. Right, we're heading to the marina now. So we've just come across this. Wow, look at that bar. So just down there is where the tunnel is, and then you come to this bar here and these cliffs and what have you. So we're walking this way. We're going to see if we can get a boat tour. We're not even sure if they're doing them at this time of the year, but we're going to walk on there anyway. It's about a 25-minute walk to get from here, the old town, to the harbour, and we're just having a relaxing few days now.
Yeah.
We've just been saying that the last
The whole trip,
it's
whole
been
month.
it's been go and filming and vlogging and sharing as much information as we can. I mean, we will still do that while we're in Portugal, but
We want to slow the pace down
yeah,
now.
for us just have a few days.
Finally got some sun.
Yeah, just
and no wind for
enjoying.
the set for the minute because it's behind this wall. But we want to just feel like we're on holiday now.
Yeah.
Because before it's been like rushing around and getting the videos done and things like that.
So you can feel like you're on holiday with us while we're in Portugal for the next few days. Wow, look at that lookout from here. It's amazing. How beautiful. So there is a glass lift down to the beach if you don't want to walk up. Just spotted this lookout area as we were passing by with a couple of cats licking themselves.
Oh my god, that's such an Instagram picture.
Oh, beautiful.
Not the cats.
The cat's licking themselves. Hello. Wow, that's beautiful. The sea is so blue. What a shot. There's one of the harbour. I think the main harbour's a little bit further down. Check out these apartments here. They've all got hot tubs and that beautiful sea view. I wonder how much it is to stay there.
Here. These low ones have actually got a garden and all.
Yeah.
Unless it's a pool, they've got their own personal pools.
This is the second harbour, which I think is like the main tourist harbour. And you know this one by the colourful sort of Lego houses along the front there. And there looks to be lots of cafes and restaurants and bars down there. So we're going to go down. As we say, we've not looked it up. We don't know if there's any tours today because it's out of season, but we'll just go down, have a look. If we can get anything, we will do.
There's a boat there with somebody stood on it. Looks like a tourist boat.
Let's go down and check it out. Right, so we've come further towards the front, so that were the buildings that we showed you before. And then at the back,
here, doesn't it?
yeah, there's these little apartments, all colourful as well.
Never mind the little ones. Look at these swanky ones here with
Yeah.
like the upstairs terraces and.
We've just called into this Irish bar before we look at boat tours, which it does seem they are doing. The breakfast here looks beautiful. It's Irish bar, yeah. So Nick's dehydrating with that beer and then going to hydrate with the orange juice.
Keeping healthy.
Right, we've just booked our tour. I think it is that one we're going on
that one.
at 2 o'clock. Benagil
Caves.
Caves and Coastline at 2 o'clock. We've paid an extra €8 to have the private.
Well, it's not private.
It's not private.
Just
It's the sun deck at the top.
you basically get 360 degrees views, and I think what sold it to Lee is the fact that you get a glass of sparkling wine.
Yeah, it just looked nicer. At €30.
I said it was
It was
wine,
€30
didn't it?
for the normal seats, €38 so you can go on the top deck as well. And
It's 3 hours.
Yeah, we booked it from this place, Algar Experience. 3 hours. We've got about an hour before we have to get on board, so we'll go peruse the shops.
We could have done another one on a smaller boat that only fits 18
It
people,
was
and
6 hours or something.
it would 6 hours, and you would see a sunset, and I can't be bothered on a boat for 6 hours.
Not today.
So,
So as far as we can remember, this is all new since the last time we came. And
20 years. This is definitely.
I mean, it might not be new, but we just might have never been to this section.
Like we said, we can't remember anything other than a few odd memories.
It's nice though. It's very peaceful at the moment because it's obviously out of season, but the temperature and sun now is very
I'm
nice.
very surprised that the boat's even running, to be honest.
Yeah. Look at these boats. Are they boats or the houses?
Houses? Houseboat company.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Love that. A little tiny houseboat.
It reminds me of the one we saw when we went to
In a-
Sanford. And
yeah.
we said, when we go back, we'd stay in that. But it was like minimum 3 nights. But look at that, a hammock and a sun lounger on each one.
I wonder how how much it is to stay there.
Cleaners are there, so they're definitely in use, even though it's out of season.
Yeah, I bet you could easily get one in one of those in January.
Very swanky.
But they do have steering wheels on them as well, so they must go out as well.
I don't think you'd be allowed to take them out.
No.
Obviously, they will steer.
But your own barbecue and table and chairs, I love that.
Waste tank.
Right, here's the marina. Those are the houseboats which we've just been looking into. Nick's enjoying a glass of red, and you've just looked up the houseboats, haven't you?
£65 a night.
That's not bad.
That's a seasonal offer.
Yeah. So what? And you've looked inside, haven't you?
Park Taylor.
What does it look like inside?
It's like a mini lodge.
Like a mini lodge.
Yeah. But the photos make it look massive because they're like wide
Yeah,
angle
like
photos.
wide angles.
Like we could take wide angle photos of inside Taylor and make it look huge.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I take wide angle ones.
But it's not going to be that big inside. It's just not enough. There's probably just as much space in there than there is in Taylor.
Right, we're just about to board our boat, and it's actually quite a lot of people. We didn't think there'd be many people, but there is. Right, we've got ourselves on the top deck
On a mat.
on a mattress, and
got
some white wine. And
This is our spot.
This is
we
lovely.
were the first people on board. So we literally, we were almost like playing skittles. We knocked everybody out of the way just to get up here. Didn't really, but
No, we didn't really. So this is well nice. They were also offering orange juice for anybody that didn't want white wine.
it's not breakfast.
And the sun's just gone behind a cloud, just as we were about to set off. But just enjoying ourselves, got his feet out, and I think we're about to get going.
On the cold side now, the sun's gone behind the clouds, and because we're going at a speed, it's very windy. I'll be glad when we stop. Apparently we stopped for a while and let people swim, although they didn't tell us that when we were booking in. And there's a snack bar and stuff downstairs, so I'm going to check that out. Hopefully, just a few clouds have come. Hopefully they'll go soon, so the sun comes back out.
We were just saying this beach here, a lot of houses on this beach, and that red one there was the first one that was constructed there, and it's on Airbnb, and he said it can cost like €5,000 a night to stay at that Airbnb. Right, we're coming up to the caves. I've just been down for a beer, and the sun is out. Yeah, why?
I fell asleep, I forgot about.
Yeah, Nick's been asleep for a while. So we're coming up to the caves. They did say it depends on the weather and the waves whether we go into the caves or not, so we'll see when we get there.
Can't believe he came back with a beer. Lee's not a beer person.
It's very nice actually. They had no red wine apart from sangria, and I'm not a big fan of sangria. Although to be fair, I've not tried sangria in about 20 years. Maybe I should try it again.
Isn't it just orange juice and red wine? It's not my cup of tea.
I'd have to try it again maybe.
So we are skimming the coast now. Oh, there's some paddleboarders over there. I thought the Benagil Caves were behind us, but we keep going in this direction, so I don't know whether we're just saving them for last, but look at the rock face there. Different layers have kind of eroded over the years. Oh, maybe this is the cave here. No, it can't be. It is a cave, but it's not big enough to get the boat in. So the Benagil Caves are like, it's eroded over millions of years, where the water's that's like carved out a dome on the inside and boats can get in. There's actually a beach inside it. Hopefully, when we get there, the boat will actually be able to get in there, but it totally depends on weather conditions.
So they've just said on the microphone that rock there looks like a submarine And because it's yellow, it was the inspiration for the Beatles song, The Yellow Submarine. So there you go.
What did you say about Yellow Submarine?
I've just said. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
So this is the Arch of Albufeira, nothing to do with Albufeira. There's no way he's going to get the boat through that. I don't even think he's going to try. Lee thinks he's going to do, but there's no way. So this bit here reminds me of the bow of the Titanic, the front bit where Leonardo and Kate stood. And then Lee says he can see a face.
No, that's what the guides say.
2 eyes, a nose, and a big massive mouth.
Yeah.
I suppose I can see it. It looks more like a Fraggle Rock mouth. The sea is very rough at the minute because it's splashing inside and like almost going up to the roof of where the hole is. So the entire coast is full of these cave formations, but the one that we want to see on this trip is the Benagil Caves, and we'll explain a little bit more when we get there, but you can see there it's been eroded from the bottom and on the top to some degree as well, and you can see people on the top of the cliffs. But look at that, there's actually a beach inside the cave. It's absolutely amazing how it's just randomly formed from battering of the sea on this side, and it's hollowed it out, leaving this massive chasm. And as you can see, small boats and kayaks and paddleboards can actually go in there, but today it's a little bit choppy, the sea, so it's probably a little bit dangerous. Right, it's got us very close now. I don't think we're going to get as much closer because it's going to be quite dangerous, but look at that. There's a beach. There's a beach inside that very few human beings have stood on, apart from people that travel here via boat and paddle boat. But absolutely amazing, that. Oh, a bit swelly. My God, that is amazing.
Wow, it's taken us really close to this one. Look how underneath that we are now. It's almost inside.
Give me camera.
I cannot believe how close we are in. Look at this here. Like the rocks are above us. And we are probably 20 feet off the beach. And about 10 feet off the roof. Oh my God. Look at that. That is amazing. He's backing us off now though. Little pigeon just sat there. Oh, getting a bit close to that rock face. Amazing. Oh my God, that is amazing. Go on then.
We're almost touching the sides.
You can't get any closer, surely. Like the wave keeps lifting it and pushing it forwards.
Right, so apparently this was the main cave that we came to see. We thought it wasn't, but well, Nick thought it wasn't, I thought it was. And this is the main cave, and now we're going back to the marina. They did just say they could do a stop if anybody wants to swim. I don't know whether anybody shouted yes or not. But on his way back to the marina, and that was the main cave. That's why we're spending so much time there. I wasn't going in. So obviously people aren't like stopping, because in really good weather and in the height of summer we've seen videos where people are like canoeing in there and all on the beach, but obviously not today. So heading back we go. It's beautiful when the sun comes out, just to relax here. Nick's just gone to the toilet. He's going to bring a coffee back from the onboard snack and bar. So just time to relax for the hour back. What a lovely way to spend a few hours. And but it is good to go on that 6-hour one, then you get to see the sunset, although it is a bit nippy when the sun goes. But in the height of the season, I bet it's beautiful. So it looks like some people did say they wanted to swim. They must be crazy. It's freezing. It didn't last long. They were literally in for 10 seconds, too cold and straight back out. Right, we've just been given a glass of bubbly to finish the trip with. Cheers. How is it?
Delicious.
Not bad actually.
frigging glass.
Cheers.
I said no. I'm being healthy.
Oh, this is a nicer one.
No, it's not. It's the same shit.
No, you open a new bottle.
What?
Yeah, the new
It's
bottle.
better.
You can see, look.
Let me try it. Hold that.
Much more flavors.
Hold that. Will I try yours?
It's pretty up with some as well.
Oh, go on then. I'll have this. Thanks.
Yeah, last.
Oh, this is bliss. Even though it's cold, it's just nice being rocked. And it's almost like the ferry, but we both said we're like, we could easily just have a nap.
Probably to do with the harbour which we've had as well.
Probably.
This just came around and asked what more, but
I said no. Twice.
And we're back. I'll tell you something, I won't be sorry to see this wind go that we've had on this trip. It's been lovely when the sun's been out, but it's been very cold. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My hands are like ice. What did you just say?
Do you want to go to Irish bar?
For a full English breakfast?
not English. Full English at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Right, we're back on land, and that was nice and enjoyable, but frigging freezing. It was supposed to be 17 today, and it's not been 17
It's
at
been
all.
my favourite day so far, to be fair. And probably because we've just been sort of like relaxing more rather than travel vlogging more. But we've enjoyed showing you guys.
We've just had wine, chilling, sunshine, whatever, when we've had it. And
we just tried to go to an Irish bar for English food.
They only
or
serve
Irish
tapas.
food, but they were only served tapas, so we're going to try and find somewhere else.
So we're going to head back to Old Town and see if we can find an Irish bar there, because I've got this craving for shepherd's pie. I don't know why, but I just want shepherd's pie. So we're going to walk back there and see what we can find. Never thought when we walked down there that we'd actually get on a boat today, because it just looked dead. And somehow they managed to fill it with, like, it was full, wasn't it?
The top wasn't.
The top wasn't super busy. It was
I'm
like,
glad we paid for that extra €8 to get onto the top, because it was just nice and relaxed.
well, you drank it in Carver anyway. Right, we're back in Old Town, and we just searched for the closest Irish bar that we could find where they did shepherd's pie or cottage pie. We found one. We just came in, sat down, mainly because we're sick of walking around, and it's the first one we came to, and I've already decided cottage pie for me. And what are you having? Three Harps?
I'm not sure yet.
The pub is called the Three Harps, and they have
Special large Yorkshire pudding stuffed with roast beef, mashed potatoes, vegetables and curry.
I'm tempted for that myself, but
Vegetables and gravy, sorry.
I've just got my heart set on a cottage pie or a shepherd's pie.
I was going to get a Caesar salad, but then I read this.
Did it? I told him it were there.
Lamb chunks, potatoes, carrots, onion in gravy, served in a fresh bread bowl. It's like a clam chowder, but
It was an
Irish
immediate
stew.
sell. It was like
Oh my
having
God.
that straight away. And I've just got this red wine. All red wines that we've had while we've been on this trip have been like a blended wine, like a sweet red wine. Really nice, but not too sweet that's sickly. He's got sparkling wine because he's saving himself for Cliff Richard tomorrow. I want to swap immediately.
Let's have a look.
Oh my God.
You know that if you like.
No,
For yours.
I want the whole thing.
Let me try it.
Oh, it looks so thick and meaty and very nice and... Come on, stop playing with it, get it in.
I'll let you try a bit. Go on, try a bit.
Is it like really stewy tasting?
It's a little bit chewy than I would expect.
Well, sometimes lamb has to be cooked for ages.
Very chewy.
Ooh,
Quite nice.
oh, it's nice. It's almost got that mintiness to it. Oh my God, mine's not chewy.
What's yours?
I've got a cottage pie.
It looks good.
Let me try it. So it's got like potatoes and cheese and cottage pie's beef, isn't it?
I don't know.
Shepherd's pie's lamb.
So much for beans and toast back in Ban. I'll have to have them tomorrow now.
Good. Really beefy.
Uber. They have Uber. Nick's just looking at Uber because it's a right walk back now. That stew was beautiful, but it was too little stew, too much bread. But it was beautiful. They just needed to add a couple more scoops of stew.
It wasn't very Irish though, because the owners were Scottish, the bartender was Polish, and they had an Indian guy that were basically serving tables.
It was multicultural.
But it was delicious cottage pie, I must say. It didn't have any gravy, I had to ask for it, but when that came, it was game changing.
Waiting for a Uber.
So friggin' lazy.
It's a long walk back.
It's an hour's walk back, and it's
Easy.
getting dark, and it's a bit cold now.
Had we not been able to find an Uber, which we have, I was going to go in there and get my hair cut. Patrick's Barbershop. They've got like a pool table, a full bar, a coffee shop. Well, they cut your hair, and they've still got the Christmas tree up as well.
we're back. Thank God for Uber. They didn't have it in whenever we... Where did we try last and they didn't have it anywhere? But thank God. What? Oh no! The washing machines have all broken. That means we were going to do the washing tomorrow and they're all out of order. Why? Well, that's shag tomorrow afternoon up. We were going to do the washing tomorrow when we came back from Cliff Richard's little house.
Hopefully
they'll fix it tomorrow morning. So thank God for Uber. It would have took us another hour and it's getting really cold now. It gets really nippy on a night in southern Spain and Portugal.
I've just walked over a squashed rat.
What?
Squashed rat on the floor.
Yeah. I saw a rat last night when we were on the scooters and those dogs were chasing us.
It's 12
I saw something running across the road and I saw a rat then. Anyway, we're almost back at the van and I've already set it on. Set it to 22 this morning before we left, so by the time the temperature drops, the van keeps warm.
We still have, although we were lazy then, getting Uber, we have done 17,000 steps.
17,000 steps is a lot, and as you can see, the sun's not fully set, even though it's pitch black for us, but on the camera it's showing a bit blue, but it's not. But let's see if there's anybody at the side of us nicking our electric now. Right, we're back in the van, and
Feel like you're going to stay?
No, I'm just listening.
What?
I can hear a reversing light, like somebody's pulling into the space at the side of us. So the guy that was nicking our electric the other day is actually no longer nicking our electric, and the guys that parked next door yesterday, I noticed on the cameras when we were out, unplugged his cable and threw it back on his side, and it's not been plugged back in again. So we actually have a free electrical port for the space next door. Not that we need it because we've got our own. Anyway, I'm going to go and check out the showers and get my beard sorted out because I've not done it for days. Get it shaved, just top up goes, get rid of those greys that are on there because Lee said it looked like Santa Claus this morning. So that definitely means I'm going to be doing it.
I like them.
I don't. What are you going to do?
I'm just going to have 5 minutes to miss.
Then he's going to back up the vlog, see what we've done today, and there we go. So the problem I've got is if I put the beard dye on and the shower doesn't work, I'm screwed because I'll end up with a desperate Dan beard, so I need to put €1 in to make sure the shower works before I start dyeing my beard, and then I've got to wait 9 minutes before I shower.
The drama.
The conundrums, I mean, well, it's just van life, innit? Anyway, right, so I'm off in the shower, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Right, so we're back in the van. And,
we know, I've already done an update. They said I went to do my beard. That's another story. Don't set me off on that.
Yeah, let's not set him off on that. There were people there waiting for the 2 showers for 90 vans, and he only got 6 minutes in. And
pacing up and down outside, like it were a couple of Germans, but I don't know what they were saying, but they were like, I think it were German for hurry up, hurry up.
So there you go. I won't be using those showers.
So I still look like a badger.
I'll use the van one. So hope you enjoyed our vlog today in Albufeira. Albufeira. That's how I'm saying it. Albufeira. That's how I've always said it, but I'm sure it's whatever. In Portugal. So we've had a very nice day. We're just going to have a chill now. Well, I'm off to bed.
I'm off to bed.
Yep.
I'm about to clean my teeth and I'm just going to get in bed and chill, and then you can make the bed after.
So on the next vlog, we are heading to a vineyard. It's actually Cliff Richard's vineyard.
I'm so excited.
We're obviously not going to see Cliff Richard. He's not going to be there.
He might be there, you never know.
Well, you never know. He might just randomly be there.
For €20, you bleeding better be.
We are going to tour the vineyard and then taste some of the wine. I've booked it because it's Cliff Richard's my mum's favourite singer, and always has been.
Yeah, but your mum's not coming.
I know, but it's just...
What's the freaking point?
Because I know she'd be excited to drink the wine, obviously.
She won't be drinking it.
Yeah, but we will. So that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Can't we just tell her and get it from Aldi?
There's a Decathlon store very close to it as well. We've never been in Decathlon, but I was talking to somebody on... it was one of our Facebook groups who'd been to Decathlon, and she said it's a sporting outdoor store, and they also do camping stuff as well, and we need a expandable bucket.
A bucket.
So we can empty the grey water when we need to. When we're on a site for a few days, like we are at the moment, we need to empty the grey water more.
It's only a 24-litre tank.
Yeah, so we
need
need
2 showers and
get
2
an
lots of washing
expandable bucket, just put it under, empty a little bit of it, and there's like a drain not far off. So anyway, we're going to look there as well. But I imagine it'll be the wine tour first because that's at 11 o'clock. So we'll come out of there after some wine tasting and then have to go to Decathlon. So who knows what we'll end up buying.
We'll end up buying a bleeding tent, no one knows.
So join us on the next vlog. Thank you for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below, hit the subscribe button if you are new around here for more
God, I'm so tired.
fun adventures to come. See you later.
Bye for now.